Hey guys and girls, just a quick apology. I was working on this project for 10 hours when I filmed the end stuff, so I was very tired. I hope you can endure it. I've put some music under it so it goes over faster. So have fun.
Dave, buddy, I hope you have fun with the kit. All the best, David.
You look sharp.
It's been a while since David Watts and I did the swap with the binary clock thing, and I finally have all the parts I need to do what I planned to do. So let's get building. Let's see what we have here. Oh, look at that. That should have failed quality control, Mr. Watts. Pew! So, LED, 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 LED. Almost the same. Let's see how we're doing on the first chip. Let's carry on then. That wasn't the best idea. One is down, way more to go. I have every chip sorted down where it belongs. Next up is all the resistors. So I'm going to continue to add the 10Ks, the resistors and everything that's mildly SMD. And then it's going to be the capacitors. Oh yeah, I did that. The 4510s are upside down, so I had to remove them and then solder them back on the right way. Now that it finally works, well, at least the power works, it's not shorting anymore because the chips are turned around. I wanted to check the output of the clock and all the cycles, if it's all 1 Hz and 2 Hz and whatnot. Hertz, 4 Hertz, müssen 2 Hertz sein.
As you can see, I wasn't able to see anything below 4 Hz, and that had its reasons.
Since all my botches were basically stupid because my multimeter just wasn't able to see the frequency because it was too low. So now I have a board that works, and I probably had the board that works before removing every chip there was. So for the bulbs to work, I need a little bit more power. They are rated at 2.5 volts and 0.15 amps, so 150 milliamps. I was confused before. I thought it was 15 milliamps, but it's actually 1/10 of the time, so we need those. Those are driver chips, ULN 2003 or 2003. So the plan is to connect the outputs to the inputs of those chips and the outputs of those chips to the sockets for the bulbs. It took me a while to solder this, but I've used LED legs to connect the socket to the LED ports. Probably one of the last steps is now to cut all the wires I soldered and add some resistors, but for that I have to find out the value of the resistors I have to take. Okay, I made some calculations and I got some very weird values for it. The value that is probably good enough is 27 ohms, and I plan on using them for future revision of this. In this version I've used 4 100 ohms resistors stacked on top of each other to get a value of 25 ohms. It didn't work out, but it made the bulbs glow, so I was happy. Let's just talk about some thoughts I had about the project. I botched some bits up because my multimeter wasn't able to see the frequencies below 2 Hertz. So yeah, I thought that something broke while I was turning around the 4510 chips. Another hiccup while soldering, I noticed that the USB power cable wasn't color coded correctly, because the black cable inside of here was ground and the red cable was VCC. I must have been tired because I've meant it the other way around. The red one was actually ground and the black one was VCC. I should add 2 buttons for setting the clock, There are two options for making the clock run faster, so you can set the time. I'm waiting for 27 ohm half a watt resistors to replace the 100 ohm.
The stack of resistors I wanted to replace. I've actually bought 39 ohms and that is too high.
The case I found at a store where you can buy decoration. They wanted €3 for it, so it was really cheap. It was really helpful to have all the lights on here. I think it's a bit distracting from the bulb, so having something that is just a plain color might be easier on the eyes. And I might paint this when I remove the resistors and put others in.
I actually didn't do that. I removed only the bulbs and then spray painted everything.
It was also quite fitting that it says my box number 2. For a crab clock, get it? Anyway, I hope Editing Dave will get you a nice video out of my ramblings and mumblings and me filming myself doing stuff with the grill. Tell me what you think about the project. If you have any ideas what I can do, maybe if you think you know a good color that I could spray paint it. It's probably gonna turn out pink. What maker's end card could I take now? Thanks for watching and I will see you next time. Or not.